So I haven't built any notes for this topic. And the reason I don't typically build notes for these kinds of expressions of opinion is because if I did, then I would be madder in writing it than I do in speaking it. The reason we've been silent for quite some time on this act is because I need to get my ducks in a row. I need to get my thoughts in a row. As I teach my kids, it's not nice to call people idiots. Representative Clyde and his staff, I don't know what came about. No, actually I do. I know why you brought forward the Return Act. And you thought this was going to be a good jab in a pro-gun legislation type piece of business. Okay, I get it. But why go after the thing that is the most valuable, most arguably sought after wildlife conservation model in the entire world? And this seeds really deeply within my core and deeply in the foundation of what Blood Origins is. Because you're attacking the thing that I value the most. And that's the ability for my kids and my grandkids to hunt one day because the wildlife conservation model of this country is the best in the world. Okay, yes, you're suggesting to replace the 11% excise tax of Pittman Robertson Act with leftover funding from offshore oil and gas revenues. Why do you think that that is a better model? Isn't there a massive what if? Isn't there a massive risk to take something that works so well and replace it with an unknown? I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm not willing to take that risk for my kids and my grandkids one day. And if there's so much leftover revenue from offshore oil and gas, why didn't Rawa pick it up? Anybody ask that question? Any of your staff members, Representative Clyde, any of your staff members ask that question? Come on. All the hunting organizations are against you. You have an anti-hunting organization pro your topic. Wildlife for All, the probably most extreme animal rights organization, is saying to you, yes, we believe that you should remove Pittman Robertson from wildlife conservation. Really? Come on. So, if you believe, arguably, that North America has the best wildlife conservation model in the world, 2, if you want a sustainable wildlife population for your kids and your grandkids one day, and you want to continue to potentially have that wildlife to hunt, you should be opposed to the Return Act. Simple. End of story. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you do have an if, and, or but, reach out to us. I want a podcast about it because you're clearly seeing something that I'm not. Oh, and if you come at me and say, well, this 11% tax is being taxed on you, Robbie, you, the person looking at this, nah, it's not going to fly. Because 11% is actually on the manufacturers. And here's the crux of the matter. And if you wanted to dig in a little bit, Representative Clyde in the state of Georgia is the second largest FFL. That 11% would be an 11% drop in the price of the guns and ammunition that he sells. Do you think if this passes, you would see an 11% drop in those prices? Probably not. Probably going to see a 5% drop that would go to you and to me. Where's the other 5% going? Makes you think. It's all politics at the end of the day. But these politics are wrong when it comes to messing with the most successful wildlife conservation model, arguably in the world. Come on.